This is gone.
Yeah, you still got some beer in there.
Well, c'est la vie.
C'est la vie.
It's a Unibrew glass, so that's just even funnier.
Okay.
These are essentially heat plates that keep the heat in. They also stop the wind from coming in.
Brilliant.
Yeah, very simple, but they work. All right. That's hot.
Whoa. Sure you want to hammer that? Do you want to hammer that, Chris?
No, I think it's good.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Oh. One piece of equipment.
The fitting.
Yes.
Oops.
God damn it. Hey there. Screwdriver.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So you're nice and snug?
Nice and snug. Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn the water on.
Let me go do that for you, sir.
Alright, thank you. Turn it on slowly. Very slowly.
And we got a little trickle coming out.
Yeah, you want to grab that?
Yeah.
Alright, so increase it a little bit. There you go. Ease up a tiny bit. Ease up a little bit more. Almost. Increase the touch. Perfect. Just perfect.
Alright.
So we are now cooling.
Perfect. Good job on the steady. Now how long does this process take?
Longer than we want. The idea is that we want the liquid, which is the wort, to cool down very quickly.
Okay.
Because in the stage which it is right now, it's very susceptible to outside bacteria.
Okay.
Now we want to cool this down very quickly so we can transfer it into a fermenter.
Okay.
So this is why we're using the heat exchanger. The heat exchanger works very well. Should take about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Essentially what's happening is that the cold liquid is going in, goes around the steel coil, or sort of the copper coil that we saw, and it comes back out as hot water. And I assure you, that's very hot.
Okay.
So the idea is that this is going to cool down enough that we can transfer it into the fermenters, which are plastic buckets.
Okay.
And we want to get it down from the boiling temperature, which is in around about 98, down to about 20 degrees, at which point we'll be safe enough to put the yeast in.
Okay,
To
perfect.
ferment.
Cool.
You got to do everything yourself.
Yeah.
And so I learned how to deal with problems.
Yeah.
Because in brewing, problems come with a lot. A lot. And you have to know how to be able to deal with them. And there is the way of going, okay, it doesn't matter, I'll just go ahead, at which point you have a beer that's not proper.
Right.
Or there's the old way of going, okay, now I solved the problem.
Right.
And he taught me a lot of things in terms of like creating a steam wine or dealing with lumps in the mash. So I feel very lucky that I got to learn things from him.
Right.
And I got to learn the old way of doing things.
Yeah.
And I try very much to stick to the old ways of brewing.
Yeah.
There are a lot of brewers out there that will want to do new wave beers or very intricate beers, very complicated beers. But the problem is that they don't understand the very basics of brewing.
You got to know the rules before you can break them.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. Perfect.
I try to break those rules, but also try to keep
within a standard, the flexible range,
yeah.
So you can experiment successfully. Perfect.
Gauging the temperature here, make sure everything's going pretty fine. It's going pretty much as I expected.
Good, good.
Not as good as I'd want it, but going okay.
Okay, Chris, so we've stopped the water process, and now we're going to take this through a...
Natural, yeah. Generally, we'd like to cool down as quickly as possible, but the heat exchanger I have, which is this thing here, does not work that well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically let nature take its course.
Okay.
I'm going to let this sit here for quite a while, and it's going to cool down itself very easily.
Cool.
Now the idea is that hopefully it will get nice and cold by that later on tonight. I will have this nice and cold, and I will be able to transfer it from this vessel into fermenters, and I'll pitch the yeast.
Okay.
Now what will happen is that at that temperature, which is roughly about 20 degrees, so not that far away.
Room temperature, yeah.
Room temperature. It's going to the yeast is going to start converting all that sugar into alcohol.
Fantastic.
And we'll have beer at the end.
Okay, that's wonderful. And just want to say really a great deal of gratitude and thanks. We didn't have second and third cam, so we had to shoot this all today.
Yep.
But it's been an awesome day. I met Chris on the street, brewing on the sidewalk. It was amazing. It was a phenomenal
Very cool
journey. And I want you to say hi to my sister Janet that hasn't met me yet, so you can tell her I'm not a bad guy.
Hello, Janet. He's probably not an evil man. I would probably give him a good hug, I'm sure.
All right, it was an awesome day, buddy. Thanks.
Thanks.